Let's go. Yes, everyone. I'm a little more subdued. I'm a little calmed down now. I got my energy out on that Ninjor. That was such a phenomenal figure. But this is round 2, Entertainment Earth. I did get the whole wave of, I believe it is, let me look at the box. It's wave 17 of the Masterverse figures. So, round 2, we have Skeletor. It is the Terror Claws that I think beats up all Terror Claws figures. I mean, all of these Terror Claws Skeletors are, everybody joked and called him the bikini top or the half shirt or whatever else you want to say. But this one, with the additional pieces with the mask and then the claws are insane. I think we're going to have a good one. So real quick, let me read the box here for you. Terror Claws Skeletor, evil claw swinging leader. The diabolical lord of destruction crafted the only weapons that will allow him to stand nose to nose in a melee battle with He-Man, the dreaded Terror Claws. And then, of course, also available Ninjor and She-Ra. And Ninjor, we have the review up. She-Ra is coming next. And then we'll be good. So I just wanted to get these out to you as soon as I could. This insane artwork. Oh my goodness. It is just knocked it out of the park. And then even the picture of the figure with the background, just such a cool picture. And then it kind of gives you the what it does there, swinging those claws. And you know what I didn't do? My apologies. I'm gonna go back. Actually, yes, here it is. This was that side artwork that I did not show you on the last video, and I apologize. I was just so excited about it that I went around very quickly with the Ninjor. So, and there's of course Scareglow and the Sorceress. So hopefully those will be, in a very soon coming wave. So I will get the camera turned around. I'll get him taken out of the box, and we'll get our first look at Terror Claws Skeletor for New Eternia. Let's go, baby. All right, we got him out. So on this particular figure with the Masterverse sets, you know how normally they come with little baggies and stuff. So what they did with this one was that in the front blister, you actually had one hand and one little tube or wiring that kind of connects them. And then in that side little piece, it had the one claw and then the one piece. So it didn't have any baggy because obviously this is a very large claw. I mean, look at this. It goes basically from the whole torso all the way down from the top of the head to the midsection. So this one, it's a really big claw, which is freaking so cool. So look at the design first off. Let's just jump into this review here. So you've got that really cool, evil-looking, red-eyed dragon slash dinosaur slash, I don't know, just looks like a really cool monster on there. You've got the pegs that go into the regular standard hands that he comes with there, of course. You can see he just comes, and then so this is what I did real quick too, because obviously with the wiring you're just like, well, they didn't reuse anything, did they? And of course I went and grabbed the Faker and to show, no, this is definitely different, because the Faker just had a little bit of the metal on the top shoulders, whereas the Skeletor has the wiring all the way down the arm, on the elbow, and all the way down actually. And I'm going to take that top piece off. It looks like we got some of that metal coming out on the torso as well. So pretty freaking cool. So here is that nice metallic blue with the black wash. The claws just, they are kind of a flexible plastic, so you can flex them a little bit. Obviously there's no articulation in this piece, but I mean, I didn't expect it really. So, but you do have the articulation on the actual wrist. So you do have this motion as well. So you can go up and down with the wrist, and you can see here, there's your joint, and it spins. So instead of just having that one big clunky claw, like So it takes it a step further and it gives us that nice, not articulated fingers, but definitely cool to have the articulated wrists. So let's get into the actual figure itself. So now we've got our helmeted Skeletor. Let's take a look at this. If any of this is removable. Oh, we got articulated jaw. Oh, that articulated the heck out of it, didn't it? So he does have a pretty nice articulation there. I'm going to go ahead and peek over my phone to see if any of this is removable. So it looks like this shield piece does come off. Okay, so here is your face piece there, the little eye covering. Got that nice little eye shield. And then here is, oh, drop the camera. There you go. Here is the face. Like I said, whoa, over articulated there. Very, trying to compare it, kind of similar to the battle armor. Let me check real quick. Not as, no, because the eyes are quite big different. And he's actually got more of a narrow face on this one. This one actually has more of a wider look to it. His cheeks stick out. But with this one, how the head, the little helmet sits on him, he definitely has more of a, whoa, that jaw goes all the way up. Let me make sure that's not, let me put that back. Okay, so it looks like other than that shield, I don't want to go too crazy on this, but I do believe, let me just look at it real quick. Yeah, it doesn't show on the box anywhere as far as if that head comes out, but it doesn't look, no, it doesn't. It looks like it's in there. Yeah. So the head's in there for sure. It's a little thinner. Like I said, the bone structure is a little thinner. Then let me move his arm down so we can kind of put his head up here. You can kind of see how the cheeks are pushed out and puffed out on the battle armor, where this one just, they had to sink in because the way that the helmet sits on it, the helmet kind of covers up the cheeks there. So that had to make that mold to fit. And the one thing that is cool that it does do, you can remove the glasses, I guess, huh? Kind of look like glasses, right? So you've got your, and just slide them in, I would imagine, right? Yep. Okay. So there is your eye covers. I don't know if I'll keep them on there or not. I guess time will tell. The cool part is it does articulate on the jaw. So bonus points for that, right? And then we've got our back piece, which this is going to have, I would imagine this would go here. Let me make sure I'm on the right side. So I guess this would go back here. So this is where I would imagine it's going to plug. And then with those big old claws, okay, well, let me straighten out the hand there so we can, okay, it does click in, which is nice. That's a bonus part right there. It clicks in. And then here is your peg for the peg hole for the wire, or the hose, I guess it would be. Like, oh, cool. Okay. So kind of giving it more power because, yeah, I mean, this is a freaking huge claw. But the cool thing, and like I said, it does articulate the wrist, and it does the wrist swivel, which is really cool because then you can pick people up, you can throw them, you can, I mean, you can really play with this one. It's cool. Sorry if I'm bumping stuff around here. Just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. So that one goes, oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so I heard that one attach. So it does attach very good, which, you know, that's the other thing about this Terror Claw is that you just kind of have him, oh, I put that hand actually fell out. That's funny. You just kind of have him set in there. Whereas it's very easy to fall. But these are set. I mean, these are stuck in there. That's pretty awesome. So push that in, and then like I showed here, we got the peg in the back where you're going right into the back of that cool looking monster. Dude, sweet. Yeah, and a lot of people were kind of saying, I did hear a lot saying that, you know, well, it's going to be cool, but I don't think I'm going to use the claws. But the claws are freaking, I don't know, man. Especially because they articulate. You can kind of mess with them a little. And of course, the arm still articulates as well. So you've got the articulated arm and the wrist, to where you can basically kind of like, you know, he's a little big. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's big enough to hold on to people and carry them around. So that's pretty cool. So that is our claws, which fit beautifully, and they look pretty freaking slick. So real quick, I know it's gonna. I have to detach the. I'll take the backs off of this real quick so I can remove the armor. Let's see if I saw. No, it was just a glare, I guess. I thought I saw some metal there, but you do have the inside of the bicep has the metal going through, so you basically showing those metal wires, and then on the elbow you've got that metal, and it's got that really cool. It's a little different. I was gonna say it looked kind of like Ninja's, but yeah, it's a little different there. That cover is almost like metallic looking. You know, it does kind of keep in with that. I forgot, a lot of people always ask. Yes, drop hip. And I do apologize if I didn't do that with him, but I would imagine the ninja guy, yes, has the drop hip. So both of these figures have the drop hip. So that's I think that's, hopefully that'll be a standard. And then you've got this one, which is basically the same belt piece as pretty much every Skeletor that we've had, which is that cool looking kind of bird looking thing there. Yeah, so, and he does have that the bigger trap. So this basically has that newer buck, like the battle armor, the newer battle armor He-Man. And so I mean, and actually the newer battle armor Skeletor, I believe. Yeah, so they do have that nice. I like this newer style. Only downer is, like you said, like a lot of people said, is that while they were doing this, they could have added a little butterfly to it. But that's okay. It doesn't have the double jointed elbows, so it does have that. But with the claws in there, you're not going to get that much of a movement. But this one is really cool. I'm super happy with this one. Let's see. Oh, and just to look real quick at the armor, you've got that nice metallic purple with the skull. Skull looks great. And then you've got the hose that goes around, and then it attaches to the larger hose there. So basically you've got that nice connection to give those Terror Claws extra power. So, and then of course these just have the two little belt pieces here, which go right in there very nicely. And then now that I've got this connected again, let me put, oh, that kind of came out. That's okay, it'll still work. Let's see. Oh yeah, that little crisscross piece came out, huh? But it is a soft plastic, so it'll go right back in, so that's not a problem. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But yeah, like I said, because the plastic's very soft, it went right back in. So we're good. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that is the breakdown of, and I know a lot of people probably were wondering about that face shield, if it was removable. And the answer is absolutely yes. And then I guess with the Terror Claws, see how, I mean, he does have those narrow feet. It's going to be kind of standard with the other, let's see, Bull Skeletor. Yeah, it's the same as the other one here, is the Terror Claws. So that is, but it stands good. I mean, you could see he is good to go there. Let's take a look at him real quick. Oh man, he is cool. Look at that. That is such a cool shot right there. You got that blue The blue metallic freaking claws. Yeah, this thing is great. Cool. All right. Well, round 2 is done. I'm going to get some pictures for you. I'll take some of them with the mask off for you. And then we'll be on to She-Ra, which is our final of the 3 that we received today from Entertainment Earth. And we will have you all up to date on the newest Masterverse figures. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. If you did like the program, or if you like the content, please smack that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I also have memberships as well, so I am to that point. So if you guys do, I will be doing a giveaway for all my members every month for a blind box, which is 3D printed painted parts that are done by myself. And if you look back on my channel, you'll see I'm not too bad with the paintbrush. So thanks again, guys. We will see you on the next one.